New York. A woman was arrested Wednesday during former President Donald Trump's civil trial in New York after she stood up and walked toward the front of the courtroom where Trump was sitting. The woman, later identified as a court employee, retreated after a court officer told her to return to her seat. A short time later, officers escorted the woman out of the Manhattan courtroom and arrested her. State spokesman Lucian Chalfen said he was charged with contempt of court for disrupting proceedings. Chalfen said the woman shouted that she wanted to help Trump, but reporters in the courtroom did not hear her raise her voice. He was later heard screaming in the courthouse lobby as officers led him away from the building. Neither party was in danger, Chalfen said. The woman, who Chalfen did not name, works at a different state courthouse. He was placed on administrative leave and barred from state court facilities pending the investigation. Chalfen said. The trial continued, albeit with another disruption. This was after Trump threw his hands up in the air in frustration and growled at his lawyers as a witness testified against him. Judge Arthur Engoron warned Trump and others involved in case to keep their voices down after 2024. Republican frontrunner heatedly conferred with his lawyers at defense table during second day of testimony from real estate appraiser Doug Larson. State Attorney Kevin Wallace asked Engoron to ask defense to stop commenting during witness testimony, adding that advice could be heard from witness side of room. The judge then asked everyone to lower their voices, especially if it was intended to influence the testimony. Trump was in court for a second consecutive day Wednesday, leaving Iowa, New Hampshire and other campaign haunts. Pay close attention to the case that threatens upend his real estate empire and his as a tycoon. Trump attended the first 3 days but skipped last week. He left early Tuesday to testify in an unrelated case. In a pretrial ruling handed down last month, Engoron ruled that Trump, his company, the Trump Organization, committed for years by overstating asset values and net worth in annual financial statements that he used to make deals and obtain better terms on loans insurance. Trump did not talk about the case as he walked into court in front of TV cameras on Wednesday, saving his usual harsh criticism for his morning break. Larson's testimony in the courtroom, which was closed to cameras, angered Trump. Trump's lawyers were trying to refute the government's claims that top corporate aides were playing tricks to inflate the values of their properties and increase profits. In a series of questions, Trump attorney Lazaro Fields sought to establish that Larson at one point was $114 million below the estimated 2015 value of the Trump-owned Wall Street office building. The values were not wrong. They were what we knew at the time, Larson said. Trump raised his hands during the excha